Woo. Okay. I don't really know nothing about this game. I don't really know nothing about nothing. I was trying to get ready. Put something in my mouth. You know. Eat. Instead I just got coffee because I heated up some rice and I was like, yeah, just a little soy sauce on it and we'll just nom on some rice. And it's very basic. Then I put some in my mouth and I remembered rice is starch and starch holds on to heat really well. And then it stuck to the roof of my mouth. So that was a very waking up experience. I don't think coffee could do that for me. So it looks like Twitch figured out whatever their issue was. Because we're live on Twitch. Weirdly enough. Okay, so it has to be a keyboard key.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Tab is map. We're at 182.30, 116. Here's where we are. Two weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of moon AT-5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at specific points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. Okay. That sounds horrible. How do we activate that camera? The hell is that? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to understand how this is working. I don't think I know how to go forward. Okay, fire extinguisher. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships and a sea of dead stars? If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Okay. That's not a positive outcome. I don't want to die. Quite the opposite. However, how the fuck do you get this thing moving? I don't know what the point of that is. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. Pro tip, guys. Don't nail coffee. Jesus Christ.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding.
That doesn't sound good. The hull is feeling it.
You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own.
Did I just see blood drip from the ceiling? Okay, that's my briefing. That's the map. Yeah. Maybe if we type forward. No? Okay. What is that? What the hell is that? I can't tell if that's just a wall. It's okay if it's a wall. Walls can't hurt you unless you hit the wall. If you hit the wall, then it can hurt you. But if you don't hit the wall, it can't hurt you. Okay, this was our insertion point. 185.76. Creaking metal when you are underneath a sea of blood is completely fine. We're just going to continue. There was nothing wrong with that. What's in front of us now? It's more wall. Okay, so that means we must either be here. I mean, that we're either here or we're here. Let's see if we're clear to go ahead. And we're kind of clear. I don't know what that weird wire stuff is, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know what that weird wire stuff is, but I really don't like it. I feel like when I'm looking at these damn images, I need glasses for my glasses. I mean, what the hell is even that? Is that a wall? I have no fucking idea. All right, the set coordinates is 325-741. So we are quite a ways off. I really hope it's just goofy wall again. Okay. I mean, that kind of looks like a wall, I guess. Yeah, it's a wall. So we're at 275, 224. The hell was that noise? I bet you we're still stuck in there, maybe. It's another wall. Okay. Let's try to keep this left wall on our side, and that's how we're going to navigate. Okay, so we're at X325. Question is, that is up. Okay. So if this is Y576, if that's Y576, where the hell are we? More wall. What in the hell was even that? This has got to be where we actually started. 322, 186. Let's turn the fuck around. Never mind, we are not turning the fuck around. I am not going anywhere near whatever the fuck that was. $378, $263. That's not it. Did I take the photo? What the fuck is that? Whatever that is over there. So we're gonna go the other fucking way. I was right. I was looking in the wrong area. For some reason, I thought we started here. 322, 186. There's a wall. So we're just hitting that wall right there. I'm not sure I really like this. But I don't think they would lie to us. Okay, 33. That's the way we need to be oriented. I think that's how this works. I'm like, I'm not 100%, but I think that's how this works. Oh, look at that. I have no idea what that is. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so if we're right here, then we should be able to angle like this and speed away. And we know that there's something in the direction we were going because it made ominous noises. That's what we know. I wish I still knew those coordinates. That was a little weird. Not gonna lie. Make sure we're clear. All right. We're a little clear. We'll be all right. We'll make it. I think I pissed it off. I mean, maybe if we sit here, we don't do nothing, maybe it don't get pissed off. Even though I don't know where the fuck we're at right now. I think we're somewhere like 406, so we're like right here, maybe. I mean, I didn't hear nothing after that, so. $259. Jesus.
Oxygen notification.
What is that damn sound? Bro, what is that fucking noise? I don't like whatever that thing is. $259, $406, $296. The fucking noise I was hearing was our objective. What in the fuck is even that? $259, $406. Still not done. And then we're looking at 296. Done. That means we're somewhere right here. Must be right here now. I got it. The big bad. Okay. What the fuck? That fucking pipe bursting scared the bejesus out of me. $560-277. So that's somewhere over here is where I'm hearing that from. So we're pretty much coming straight across from here. I don't think that's normal. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think it's normal for you to have a proximity warning on your left side and it disappear, and you either not have impact or it'd still not be there. So do we move and die? Nothing can live in a blood ocean. I think we figured out what the proximity sensor was. Nothing. So whatever it is, it's gone, I guess. I still don't know what that was. Hey, monkey. We just had a really big proximity sensor. We're in an ocean of blood. And we had a really big proximity sensor, and I didn't like it. Okay, 43. Our orientation needs to be 43. You're okay. I had a fever sleep. Let's see what we can see here. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! Excuse me? No. I saw something on that camera. There was something right there on that camera. It was right there on the camera right there. You saw it. I saw it. There was a thing there. Monkey, did you see that thing, or am I crazy? Okay. 613, 197. Keep on trucking, trucking. No. I'm not asking if you watched. I'm asking if you saw the thing that I took a picture of. There's a camera on the front of this sub because this sub isn't made for this depth. So that's how I can see. That's it. That's all I got. And there was something, and I'm down here to take pictures of like deposits of some kind that they've found on sonar or some shit. Why do the engines sound weird? Well, I'm not supposed to hear that sound. What the hell was even that? It's okay. Just focus on the objective. You'll be fine. 197 and it's 613. Oh, that noise scared the Jesus out of me. I've heard really loud noises in the water so far that vibrated the fucking sub. I didn't like that. So to give you an intro, Monkey, the stars disappeared. See, that's one of the damn things I heard right there. I don't know if you heard that, but I fucking heard that. That was loud. That was loud as hell. I heard it. So, 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of the moon AT-5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture. The Quiet Rapture is when a bunch of stars disappeared, when stars started fading from the galaxy, I guess, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub-controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. And earlier, while we were first, that thing spraying a leak, which scared the Jesus out of me. Then as we were approaching the objective, we got a proximity warning, and I stopped moving for a little bit because I thought it might be one of the things I was hearing. And then when I took the damn picture of the objective, there was something with the objective. So you're traveling through space. Well, I'm in space on a moon in a blood ocean. All right, 613, 197, 55. Because we're looking for raw resources. To keep mankind alive. What the fuck? That's foreboding. I would like to leave now, but unfortunately we have to go towards this thin mouth ass place over here. Did you try your game yet, monkey? We shouldn't have to travel that far before it's going to give us a proximity warning for the front. Does that mean he's in that? What does that mean? What does that mean? Over here? I don't know. I don't think the creatures like us moving too much. Hopefully the big roar when I move means that they can't actually see. That's what I'm hoping that means anyway. Because if they can see, or whatever it is, I guess I don't really know what it is. Is it a fish? Is it like a giant shark? Squid? Is there just a giant alligator? I don't know. Maybe it's an amoeba that can roar. 864, 258. We're not that far off. I'm just scared to move because that son of a bitch was right next to us. I don't even know where the fuck he could be. Right there? At some point, we're going to get hit a wall here, I think. Please be a wall. Please be a wall. Please be a wall. It's a wall! It's almost like Metal Gear Solid all over again. You're just staring at a lot of cracks. Except in this case, there shouldn't be a wall there. $7.57. It's got to be like right there, right? Okay. I got your message. The basic gist, Monkey, is there's something in the water, well, in the blood with me. And I don't know what word it is. All right, we're looking at 864, I think, was it? What it was. Thought I heard something. 864, 258. No. No. No, you can go back to hell where you came from, whatever the fuck you are. I don't fall for those tricks. I'm not taking a picture of you. I really don't think there's supposed to be a proximity sensor at our back right. That means he's right over there. Fuck. I hate this place. Okay. We're not that far. 258. That still means he's north of us somewhere. Okay, just looks like walls and plants. Good, 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 good. If we were swimming past it, and that's the proximity, that must mean we're on this lip right here. I don't think that makes sense, does it? $864, $258. What I don't understand is if we're at the correct area, why are we having trouble? Okay, I think we're close enough. 209. Okay. So this is what we're doing is photographing things. What the fuck is that? Okay. That's the front of the sub, so let's turn it a little bit. It kind of looks like a building. Doesn't it kinda? That's a wall. And that looks like a fucking building. Am I crazy? Doesn't matter, I did it. $294. So we're somewhere around here. X859. So somewhere like right here. So right here. So if we just wrong way, if we just angle ourselves like that ish, we'll be leaving. Okay, so I guess we angled ourselves a little too much. Why is that getting closer? These proximity sensors suck. 787, 283. Or somewhere around there. Okay, a little bit more like this. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, that we're going through this area. It's a little narrower. Can we stop fucking doing that? That's kind of fucking, that's spooky, okay? I need you to relax. Okay, we're looking at 275, 600 will get us where we need to go. Just gotta be careful. Okay. We just gotta be careful because we really don't want to meet whatever the fuck that is. What was it? 275, 600? No, it's 275, 575. Somewhere between 550 and 575. What in the fuck was that? I didn't do nothing. And you didn't get mad at me. Why didn't you get mad at me? You stop it. You stop it right now. We're just gonna let him think that he got us. We're dead. We're dead, guys. We're dead. I don't know what the fuck that was. Ooh. I don't like not being able to see. Did whatever whack us just fuck off? You just whacked me for fun? You just whacked me? We didn't even get a proximity sensor. We just got whacked. Man, this shit is so fun. We're at 575 anyway. Okay. We got this. We're at 575. So 575 is right here. So we want to be between 575 and 550. Because if we're between 575 and 550, we can fit right between this chasm. Please don't stab me. I don't want to be mega narwhaled by some giant bloody narwhal squid thing. So let's just talk about our disagreements. You go, oh, into the abyss, and I respond by running away or not moving. How about that? How about that? That proximity sensor is going to give me a fucking heart attack. 395. Okay, where's 395? So we are right here. We are right about here. That's where we are. We're right here on the map. Jesus. I can't see anything. I don't know what's in the water. I keep saying water. This isn't water, guys. This is a blood ocean. Blood ocean on a blood moon, far away in space. Because we're a convict and we deserve to be out here, apparently. Okay, I get it. I threaded the needle. I get it. All right, we're looking for 623. 623 is what we're looking for. 623, 520. So we have 100 to go on the y-axis. And something sounded rumbly. Too rumbly. We're looking for 520 on the y. So that's what I'm talking about. You don't have things pop up on the fucking proximity sensor and then just disappear. That doesn't happen. Because it's supposed to be like a rock or something. Rocks don't fucking disappear. Unless they're moving rocks. That means they're not a fucking rock. Because that's probably a crab. And we've got nothing. There's nothing ahead of us or any. I feel like I saw something right there past the plants there. Or whatever the fuck those are. Plants. Fucking grabby, creepy things. I don't know. I forgot our coordinates we're supposed to be reaching. 520. Okay. We still got a while to go. Let's keep moving away from weird Blippy Man. Blippy Man show up on our blip blip bloop blop. I'm done with this. I hate whatever that is. I hate it. I don't even care if it's trying to give us cookies or be nice. I don't care. I don't care if it's even curious. I don't like curious things. Not in the fucking blood ocean when I can't fucking see. That's fucking creepy. Something out there is covered in blood and curious about us. That's not good. That is not good. Not good. Not good. Okay, so if we're facing this way, that means he's over here. Let's just keep moving. I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to think about what it is. I just want to keep going. We've got 3 more to go. 3 more to go and we're out of here. Why does that sound more rumbly than normal? Definitely sounds more rumbly than normal. Okay, so we're supposed to be doing 520, 623. Okay, so we're within 2 dots of those. And 63. That's not 63. That's not 63. That's still not 63. Alright, 63. What do we got here? We got a skeleton. Skeleton is something. Skeleton. Okay, 623, 520. I mean, it looks like we're in line with all of that. $520, and then let's fix the fucking x-axis. Make it 90 degrees. And it says 23. That's just a lot of skeletons, huh? A lot of skeletons. What is it though? Is it like a spine? Yeah, some kind of spine. Maybe if we back up a little bit. Oh, just the spine. Okay. Just the spine. Okay. Let's turn all the fuck the way around, and we'll go this way now. Is that even possible? Is he in the wall or is he next to us? I really can't tell if homeboy is like really close to us. You know, because I don't live in the ocean, so it's kind of hard for me to tell. What's going on there? I don't fucking like that. I don't like that noise at all. Okay, so about at 5. So we need to stay a little above. We can stay about 525. Okay. 525 and about 375. 525, 375. Only 100 more to go, roughly. Getting to where I hate that fucking proximity sensor. I really am.
Oxygen notification.
Thanks, game. Okay, so we got to be crossing through this area right now. Okay, and the next thing we're looking for is we're looking for 660. Oh! Yeah, fire's bad. 660. We're just looking for 660. Once we reach 660, we can cut directly that way. And we're at 660. Congratulations, me. We're going to try to get as close to X180 as we can, but it looks like there's going to be a wall before then. So at X200, 660, we want to angle ourselves diagonally and head down into that crevasse. Where the fuck are we at right now? 269? You hear that? I'm afraid that at some point I'm going to see something I don't want to see. Okay. We just need to get away from the wall a little. What in the hell is that sound? It ain't fucking nothing, so why the fuck am I hearing something? Okay, we've got an immediate proximity alarm to our left. I'm not investigating that noise. I don't want to know. I bet it's it's a sound coming from the next thing we need to investigate. Fuck, I hate that. See, it was 185.76. Jesus Christ. $180, $576, $184. I don't know what the fuck that is. What the fuck did we hit? There were proximity sensors on either side of us. What the fuck is even that? That's bullshit. What the fuck is that? I don't like this. My wife brought me sad fries because I'm sad. I gotta say thank you. What'd you say to me? You know what? You know what? You can't get sad fries on a blood moon. I'm gonna die from oxygen deprivation. It's gonna be super fun. Can't wait to die from oxygen deprivation. Hold on. How the fuck are we at 300? What? Fucking excuse me? There's no way we're at... What? Whatever, I don't care. We're not gonna ask questions. We're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, okay? Okay. We were there one moment, we're not there anymore. I'm pretty sure we just got teleported. Looking for 741. I have no idea what we were facing out in the water, but I keep saying water. Out in the blood. $18. Too far. Too shy. Bam! 1801. That's as close as we're gonna get. What in the hell is even that? 741, 325. Oh, 741. Man, I'm dumb as hell. Still don't know what that was. Those look like rocks. What? How do we go in the negatives? Was it 18? 18? 18? Boss, you don't want to watch this.
Hey, handsome.
It's scary. We done got rammed by stuff. We saw a spooky ass fit. What in the fuck is even that? Hold on. What the fuck is that? What is that? I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. What reading bot are you using? If I'm being honest, I don't remember. But it's probably Mix It Up, because I think that's all I use. That is all I use. I don't know. He's got to be like right fucking there, because we're facing this way, right? No, we're facing this way, so he's over here. That's fucked. It only does TTS for subscriptions and donations, so that people can say shit if they want to. If they don't, you know, whatever. We've got one more fucking thing to do. 675. So we need to reach 710. Yeah, 710. Boom, 710. And we cut it this way and we go. We don't want to actually, we want to try to make it. We want to go 90 degrees. What'd you say you about? Maybe you have a fever now. Okay, so that's gonna open up at about 550. We want to incline. I'm reading. I'm navigating. At about 550, we want to incline. I'm so good at this game. I haven't even died once. That's a joke, game. Shut the fuck out. Don't be plotting my demise. I've literally stumbled around this entire time. Oh my fucking god. Okay, we're at... Okay, 459. 459 next. Oh, I did not like that. Do not show me another fucking eyeball. I swear to God, if I see another eyeball, I'm gonna fucking... Woo! Okay, 709, 709. We're still around here. Okay, so we need to make it to... Let's call it 775. Not that far. We can make it. What do you mean there's something in front of us? There's no fucking way there's something in front of us. What? 719... 472, 472, 472. Okay, so we're still around here. So yeah. No. We're okay. We're just getting a little flustered. because we saw a giant eyeball and it tried to murder us. Boss, thank you for the gifted subs. I don't want to die. Why in the fuck did I just get a proximity sensor from my ass? Okay. Let's shoot for 680. And then we'll head that way. Okay, we're heading that way now then. Okay. 503. That means we're right on this lip. That's why we're getting that proximity sensor. Where's the eyeball? It was on the camera. You would have been watching. So we have a forward-facing camera that we can hit to help us navigate if we're seeing something weird on the proximity sensor. I got a sudden alarm on the proximity sensor. And I took a picture and there was an eyeball staring into the camera. And then we got rammed. It happened instantly and then the camera, like the shot was gone. Jesus Christ. That oxygen notification just gave me a fucking heart attack. Thanks. How is he to our right? We're not inside a vault. We're inside a submarine in a blood ocean. And the blood is getting inside the submarine now. Okay, we're at 600, which means we're right here. We need to make it to 775, and we can cut east. We're looking for 90 degrees. Just focus on the numbers and we'll be... You are not hearing other players. I don't know what you're hearing. You heard an oxygen sensor, which is telling us that our oxygen is almost out. $675. $675, $828. shit! That just scared the shit out of me. Woo! Okay! And here I thought we were gonna make it. We didn't make it. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. I don't think there's hope for us. That was, I didn't like that. I'm gonna try a theory, though. I've got a theory. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Well, fuck you. I didn't fucking like that. Fuck you. That was terrible. That scared the shit out of me. I've got a theory, guys. I've got a theory. That was good. It just scared the shit out of me. I was like, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, so I had a theory about this.
Beginning your descent.
Because there's a computer at the back of the sub.
In roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
And you can input codes.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so receive and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Yeah. Thought I had a theory. Nope. My theory doesn't work. Well, that was fucking terrifying. Because I thought I was going to make it. And then I just didn't. This guy's got a... Let's see. Is it just David that makes the games? Yeah. Okay. So even if he has a larger dev team, he's got a pretty expensive catalog. It seems like he likes to make, well, except for Secret Agent Wizard Boy. Besides that weird one-off, it looks like he does a lot of creepy off-putting like boomer shooters and stuff. Like this one looks awful. I mean, what the hell is even that? I don't like that. He's got a lot of different catalogs, it looks like. I accidentally closed the page. Just hit back. Squirrel Stapler. That is a game of all time. So yeah, he seems to have quite a few different games. Gloomwood, I've seen Gloomwood. That was definitely one of the ones I was actually interested in. Okay, so he works with people too. That's cool.
Hello, Doctor. I had hoped for us to meet at my estate. No matter. I can guarantee your safe arrival. A promise few others here can make. The townsfolk are not fond of outsiders. Don't delay.
I always thought Gloomwood looked pretty cool. I've had it on my wish list for like years at this point. It's still in early access though, and I'm not very fond of that.
I'll be waiting.
Been in early access for 4 years now. Anyway, he does a lot of horror stuff, it seems like. And I like it. It's pretty cool. Let's see if this feller's still doing stuff. Oh, he's making stuff. Guys, that's funny. I'm guessing you say his name Gen Xer.
Like, whatever experience you have fighting any of the other mobs don't really cross over that well to an enemy that can, like, climb walls effortlessly or whatever. Because while, like, other mobs, if you have then, like, an elevation difference that's, like 2 blocks or so, they wouldn't have an easy time reaching you, but those things can just, like, climb on the sheer surfaces. Doesn't help that I've kind of been avoiding taking armor along with me, because most of the times I'm trying to go for the ability to mine a lot and then get out, but corrupted locusts. Locusts with a saw blade on their ass, basically. So scorpion looking motherfuckers. They're quite rare, but every single time they've shown up, it's been a pain.
He said that there's a creature in this game in Vintage Story called the Locust that can climb up sheer surfaces.
Quite. Like, you are stuck dealing with tools that break. You can't really go, like, mine advanced resources and whatnot, but there is still a lot of stuff you can do, just like in terms of long-term survival with just like the basic stone tools and whatnot. Oh fuck, I am not It's also getting too low temperature. And yeah, the prospecting pick is a little bit weird. It has helped me find some of the deposits though. It's just also like it doesn't really tell you the direction that clearly all the time. You kind of have to like keep checking it and hope that you're going the right direction or not like going in circles.
So guys, this is Gen Xer or Jinxer
That's probably like
at 250.
the only part that I would say is definitely like fuck the Stone Age. You're not able to get flanks, and that's quite a lot of utility behind that. Barrels, buckets. This. But yeah, once you start getting into copper, a lot of options open up, and that's quite lovely. Yeah, it does sound wonderful. It's not been that long ago since I was able to get into iron working. I've been sort of trying to look into how to get steel going, but of course it's going to be another relative resource sink until I actually get the tools out of it.
Typing right now. Like I said, we're still learning the prospecting pick. And
It's unfortunate that my iron mine basically, my main source of iron, is still mostly there. Like I can go mine for the still, and I have a whole bunch of chunks already reserved in my box. Yeah, I can imagine learning with people that already know what to do can be very overwhelming. But imagine having people around who can like take care of all of the slack, take care of I don't know if that's the right word. Basically just like help along the way can be very conducive towards helping learning stuff. Because generally it helps deal with situations where otherwise if you would have to figure it out by yourself, you would have to sort of filter through.
so I said to this guy, I said, like I said, we're still learning the prospecting pick, and the last experience with mining was working out a vertical mine with log supports, not the actual supports, and the floor collapsed, sent me into a pit where it doused my torch, and I had to light a torch. Luckily, I had sticks and grass fibers to make a friction lighter, basically. Or else I would have been stuck in that pit forever. Neon came to save me too, but I'd already lit my torch by that point. I really enjoy Vintage Story. We were playing with cave-ins and I hate it, but I'm learning. Only died like 3 times to just cave-ins.
Oh yeah, lighting torch in darkness. That's a nightmare. I'm so glad I've got a lantern nowadays. I just have a single one because I only got enough beeswax for one candle by accident because I cut down a bee's nest without realizing. But it's definitely come in quite clutch.
So,
To worry about having to place torches and relighting them, or accidentally dipping into water and not being able to.
so what I'm talking with him about right now is Neon had dug. He had found an area where I had been prospecting, and I said I couldn't find anything, but I found surface copper. He found copper nodes below the ground.
Nearby while you have to deal with the darkness.
And anyway,
We've seen that some messages were posted, but I'm just wanting to round up this last bit so I don't have to worry about going cold.
I'm learning.
Here we go.
I think he's working with iron. Yeah, he is. God, he has a lot of iron. I can't imagine even having the stuff he has. Like, this guy has so much.
Was wilderness survival one of the difficulties?
Oh, man.
What's the difference as compared to the standard difficulty? Because I think that's the one I'm playing at currently. Oh, that's the wrong place.
Cranked up. I wouldn't say that this guy is an inventive builder,
Damn, I keep messing up.
but
With the...
he's definitely advanced.
Alright, there we go. On the server I was playing at, they didn't have it so that the soil instability was a thing, I think it was called. And that's definitely made quite a few things rougher. So far, I don't think I've had like a worst case scenario, but there was one time where I literally got buried alive for a little bit. I wasn't able to get out of it though, because it doesn't seem like it kills you, I think. At the very least, not like it would in Minecraft. Mm-hmm.
I think what I might play, since we finished that horror game already, is some Vintage Story, because I do enjoy it. He's got those ceramic oil lamps everywhere.
I've only had experience for like one time that I got buried like that. For the rest of the time I also managed to get out of it really quick. It's just, I was sort of in a situation where I wasn't sure, like, did I get moved around or did the other stuff happen? I kind of had to dig my way out, trying to figure out where exactly. Like, I was just very lost. That's basically the situation. I was super lost.
You heal slower.
I had to go to be able to get out. But it's not like I was starving or particularly hurt or that I was in a deep cave or anything. I was just kind of on like a surface deposit that I was digging out.
I said that's the key difference is animals are more aggressive, creatures and animals do more damage, hunger fades faster, you heal slower, dirt collapses, and cave-ins are a feature.
Imagine that's quite painful because, well, imagine it's both fun and painful because at the difficulty I'm playing at, it already hurts a lot if an animal hits you without any armor on. Let alone a fucking grizzly bear. Those things are a menace. They take so much punishment, they just fucking...
He's talking about the bears. I said bears one shot, rams nearly one shot, wolves do halfish.
Oh, that is super scary. Because it doesn't help that a lot of the enemies are like super quiet until they're like basically right on top of you. Especially if you're like doing any sort of like work that makes sounds or whatnot, they can basically get a drop on you. And I'm pretty sure that wolves basically have like a double attack. There's been times where I basically got like hit twice consecutively with a relatively small delay in between it.
I'm telling him because he's playing on the regular difficulty. I play on wilderness survival. So he's trying to figure out the key differences.
Another is spoiled. Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna eat it. Not gonna cover much, but now it is taken care of.
So I was telling him cave shivers and corrupted shivers, one shot, no armor, and makeshift armor is 75%.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be ready for a higher difficulty anytime soon. I already have situations where I'm just like caves filled with nightmare enemies because I dug a bit too deep and lingered around for a bit too long. Ends up getting a little bit too frustrating, so I just no-clip back to save myself the time and the chance to not accidentally lose some of my more advanced equipment.
He no clips. I also don't do that.
Yeah, that is fair. These are done. I suppose I have to dump these into a strong one. Do I have one that's empty? There we go. Let's see.
I told him also seems to be harder to find ore, not to mention your prospecting pick can only do one mode, and it isn't node search.
Yeah, it's the it's a triangulation one, right? The one that gives you the values for the surrounding area. Yeah, it's helped me at the very least get me in the right direction, but unless you're like strip mining, I guess is the right term for it. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time looking for it either way.
So that's our problem with the prospecting pick right now is we can't tell where everything is.
Say that I'm particularly confident in my knowledge about it, but one of the things that you can do with it is, for example, like I did over here, basically every so often, especially in like, because it does seem like elevated areas kind of like it's most noticeable with stuff, hold on, might be able to find an example. Like around this area that I have settled up, it's quite common to find quartz that's kind of like a layer in the elevated rock. Like there's one bit over there. There was further...
It draws.
Things I've marked on my map are for it. Oh, fuck. Let's go the other way. Because there was another one right over here that actually...
So I said, there's something funky to it. I tested an area along one wall side for ores, and it didn't read copper, but copper was just below it. So I think it draws lines between the points and reads what's below it.
I could have sworn that it was more common around here, but... Is that a decent one? Probably not. Anyway, instead of getting too distracted with this,
So I said, so if the lines don't intersect with ores below it, it doesn't detect them. So it's better to draw a legit triangle and do the 16 block distance. That's my theory anyway.
have like elevated terrain, like rocks or mountains or whatnot. It seems to kind of like push up whatever is below it in a sense. Like the bosses that you usually find further below tend to pop up on the surface a little bit more.
Yeah, with the hills. He's saying that you can sometimes find copper in the hills and stuff, which is true. Because it has its own depth. It's not the same as the exactly at like sea level depth.
It does seem like it's a little bit funky, but generally higher ore concentrations have been places where I've been more likely to actually find it. It's just sort of one of those things where in like the node search mode, the one where you can like find nearby clusters a bit easier, sort of very much complements the what's the name for it anyway? The density search mode, that's what it was. Like, I can't speak confidently about any of this because I haven't really looked deeply into this. I haven't done any research, nor have I looked deeply into the wiki aside from just getting like a general idea. It generally seems like at the very least it gives you like a likelihood of there being something.
No, I like his bridge.
That does sound nice. I'm not sure about how likely it would be because technically I'm not supposed to be awake right now. At the very least, I'm definitely in a situation where I'm gonna go to bed very soon. Especially because most of what I would end up doing is waiting for these crops to grow. Like just now, like a singular bit of carrot has gone into stage 2.
If you can make a greenhouse.
Generally around this time, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it in general, you know? Not like specifically now, I understand that. There are greenhouses.
I was going to try building a prototype.
Into making them yet, even though that would be nice considering.
Okay, so to explain those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about,
Actually,
I decided I was going to try
stuff in the handbook that you can find that can also be helpful. At the very least, like mostly in terms of like the maximum dimensions of this sort of stuff. Just in general, the survival handbook has actually been really great in general. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to find specific information, but it's been very helpful in general all of the time. But yeah, you very much can make a greenhouse. It's just I haven't really figured out how to make glass aside from knowing that you have to use a bloomery for it. Or at least a bloomery for a certain type of glass. I don't know if there's anything specific.
That's crazy. So my theory is gonna work.
Quite a few different rooms you can make. Doesn't show up in there. So probably just.
So I was like, man, I wonder if we can make a greenhouse.
There we go.
And I was gonna try it by building a glass roof and then like dirt all the way down.
Greenhouses, beehive kilns. Did the cellars show up in here too somewhere? There we go. It's in food preservation. You can also have cellars. Very nice to know.
Come on, get out of the way.
Oh, what state did you say that your progression was at again? Copper, Stone Age, sort of? You can... Oh wait, do you mean like dirt doors in like you remove the dirt to get a door? I see, yeah. It is mentioned that one of the simplest cellars you can make is basically just a hole that you cover. Yeah, because if it wasn't packed dirt, it would... Well, yeah. Did end up learning a little while ago that apparently you can actually make Oh, that's right. I saw those from over here and I didn't even realize what they were, but... Well...
Bro's got a freaking lighthouse?
There's probably just circle that ended up
What the fuck?
somehow, because a lot of stuff was in the way, probably. Because I used to have a whole bunch of drying bow staves on the floor over here that prevented it from taking space over there. But yeah, does it mean that you already know about how to make charcoal as well? Because that's probably like going to be... Yeah. That's probably like the resource that you kind of have to farm the most in a sense, at least compared to like...
Alright, it was fun talking to you.
Well, I have to go relatively far out of it because the forests are sort of in a variety of different directions, and sometimes I end up noticing that there's an animal I can hunt if I'm low on resources, and the inventory gets full with a variety of items, and then I have to rush a little bit.
Alright guys, we're probably gonna bring stream down. It was fun hanging out with this guy for a moment. And
For me too, yeah.
I will see you guys in a bit, maybe not. I'll see.
Fun.
Gonna take a break.
I'm actually probably going to call it for